Hello guys, my name is Prince and this is Math Center. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Post your comments and questions on my social media handles and I'll respond to it. We are on the topic indices. In the previous video, we considered 3 properties of indices. In this video, we are going to consider the 3 remaining properties of indices. So let's look at the 4th property. The 4th property says that if you have a divided by b into bracket x is equal to a exponent x divided by b exponent x. So for example, if you have 2 divided by 3 exponent 3, you are going to have 2 exponent 3 divided by 3 exponent 3. And this will give us 8 divided by 27. So all you need to do here is to distribute the x for a and for b. So you are going to have a exponent x divided by b exponent x. So in this example, 2, you distribute the 3 for 2 and 3. So you have 2 exponent 3 and 3 exponent 3. 1 divided by 4 exponent 2. This will give us 1 exponent 2 divided by 4 exponent 2. And this will be 1 divided by 16. So you give the 2 to 1 and you give it to 4. So 1 divided by 1 squared or 1 exponent 2 divided by 4 exponent 2. This will give us 1 divided by 16. Let's consider the 4th property. If you have a divided by b exponent minus x. So in the 4th property, we had a divided by b exponent x. In the 5th property is a divided by b exponent minus x. When you have this, what you do is that you reciprocate the fraction. So the numerator becomes the denominator and the denominator becomes the numerator. And when you do that, the negative here changes to positive. So this a divided by b exponent minus x is equal to b divided by a exponent x. Okay, so if you have 2 divided by 3 exponent minus 3 is equal to 3 divided by 2 exponent 3. This will give us 3 exponent 3 divided by 2 exponent 3, which is 27 divided by 8. In the same way, if you have 1 divided by 5 exponent minus 2, you are going to have 5 divided by 1 exponent 2. So you reciprocate the fraction. Then you distribute the 2 to 5 and 1. So you have 5 exponent 2 divided by 1 exponent 2. This will give us 25 divided by 1, which will give us 25. If you have y divided by x exponent minus 1, if you are applying this property, you are going to get x divided by 1 by y exponent 1, which is x exponent 1 divided by y exponent 1, giving us x exponent x divided by y. So all you need to do is to reciprocate the fraction. Then you change the negative here to positive. So in this case, y divided by x exponent minus 1 becomes x divided by y exponent 1, which is x divided by y. Let's consider the 6th and final property. It says that if you have a exponent 1 over n, it is equal to the nth root of a. So a exponent 1 over n is equal to the nth root of a. For example, if you have 3 exponent 1 over 3 is equal to the 3rd root of 3. And this is how you write the 3rd root of 3. You write 3 as a small number here, then you write the square root sign and you write the number here, which is 3, under it. So the 3rd root of 3, this is how you write it. So if you have a exponent 1 over n is equal to the nth root of a. In the same way, if you have 75 exponent 1 over 4 is equal to the 4th root of 75. So the 4th root of 75, You write 4 here, which in this case represents n. If you compare, you can see that 4 represents n here. You write 4 as a small number, then you write the square root sign and you write the 75 under it. This is the 4th root of 75. So if you see this anywhere, it means 75 exponent 1 over 4. In the same way, if you see 75 exponent 1 over 4, it can also be written as the 4th root of 75. If you have xy exponent 1 over 5, it means the 5th root of xy. And this is how you write it. You write 5 as a small number, you write the square root sign, then you write xy. Make sure that you don't write it like this. This is what I mean. Make sure that this, in this case here, you don't write it as 5, then square root of xy. This is wrong. This is 5 square root of xy. This is 5 5th root of xy. So the 5 should be written as a very small number. Then you write the square root sign and xy under the square root sign. Okay. So this is the 6th property. Now let's consider this. If you have this time n is 2, so you have 5 exponent 1 over 2. This will give us the square root of 5. And this is how to write the square root of 5. So you write the square root sign 5. So if n is 2, like you see here, you are not going to write 2 as a small number here. You only do that when n is 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. So if it's 5 exponent 1 over 2, it is written as the square root of 5. So if you have here, if n is 2, then your answer is the square root of the number. Okay, so 5 exponent 1 over 2 is equal to the square root of 5. So if you have a exponent 1 over n, it's written as the nth root of a. Thank you for watching this video. We have considered all the properties and laws of indices. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more videos. In the next video, we are going to apply the laws and properties of indices that we've learned to solve some questions. Bye-bye.